Hey Taurus, welcome to your birthday month or your birthday season, May 2019. This is your reading. Let's get started. So already a card has popped out and it was face down and it actually almost tried to fall off the table. This card is the Empress card. It's all about fertility and creativity. So the way I read it, if it's face down and trying to get away from me, this is something that you guys haven't really looked at. You haven't really grasped yet. The fact that you guys are incredibly fertile right now. So not just fertile with, like baby making juices, actually fertile with something you want to create, with something that you want to manifest out into the world. I just did a video on New Age Nests with using sex to manifest, because when you think about it, we have sex to create a baby, but if we're not having sex to create a baby, we can use that energy, that incredible energy, to create something else that's just as amazing, not as amazing as a baby, but just as amazing to us and beneficial to our lives. So I urge you guys this month to get creative, get your fertility juices rolling out, just doing what you need to do to manifest a lot more happiness, wealth, and abundance in your life. The Five of Pentacles was under the deck, so that's a good thing. I know for a while now, Tauruses, this card has been popping out in your actual reading. So when it's under the deck, it still shows that there's a little bit of a theme there, but it's starting to finally push away. What is actually going on this May 2019 is your cause for celebration, okay? Your happiness, you're partying, you're socializing, you're having a good time, and you're getting creative, but there is a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, who's younger than you, that's kind of hindering that ability to have fun. So as much as they're younger than you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in some way, maybe even just like maturity ways, it's almost like they're your obstacle when it comes to you just enjoying yourself and having fun, but they're also kind of like that aid to it. For instance, my mother-in-law is a Taurus and her Pisces son was like, Mom, you got to get out of there. So he's her aide, being like, go have more fun, get yourself out there. But she's like, no, you're my baby. And I still have that baby mentality where I'm a mom first. So it's still that obstacle, right? So there is some negativity there that's influencing your ability to just go out and get loose. And that's stemming from a past relationship, a relationship that really held you back. So try to think back. I'm wondering if maybe in the past, time does not matter. So in the past, there was a time when you just had a good time, but you were in a relationship or you were connected to somebody and you're partying and having a good time ended up causing a conflict. So I'm sure you guys can remember that time when, you get too drunk at the club and you fight with your boyfriend or whatever, something along those lines. That's still in your system. That's still in your heart. And what's now happened, it's shifted to partying or having fun equals hostility or hurting somebody that you love. So just bring that to the surface, and clearing it will change your thoughts and your feelings surrounding enjoying yourself and just being more sociable. Subconsciously, Taurus, you know that you need to let go of something. You need to make some sort of sacrifice in order to enjoy yourself. But you're thinking you're going to get a lot of judgment. So although you know you need to just let go and let loose, you still have a fear of judgment, of people looking at you negatively or saying, well, what is Taurus doing? What are they doing? Why are they partying so much? Why are they going out? They should be working. They should be saving their money. All those Taurus themes of, money, possessions, self-esteem, values. That's what's really going to be brought to the surface when it comes to your ability to just let go. There's that fear of judgment when it comes to your self-esteem, right? Well, who does Taurus think they are going out and having fun? Or who does Taurus think they are when it comes to, their values? What do they really value? Are they just now partiers? So it's really a month to just kind of clear that. And realistically, people are very self-centered. As much as we think that people are thinking about us and judging us and what are they doing, a lot of the times they don't actually care that it's us. It's just a projection of their own reality, of their own insecurities. So you're going to find that the people who are judging you the most are the ones that had their trouble with partying or alcoholism or drugs, especially if it's a Pisces, right? Or a water sign that's very much into their emotions and escaping their emotions. So at the end of the day, there's no reason to be stopping yourself from enjoying yourself out of that fear of judgment when it's just a projection from your family and friends. It's not rooted in reality, okay? So Taurus, right now, this month, you're going to start to realize that something is missing when it comes to your home and family. There's been 3 things in particular at home that have really caught your attention and your focus for a while now. And it's time to just be like, okay, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready to stop focusing so much on these three emotionally draining energy sources right now and start to bring in something that's a little bit more fulfilling in a positive way. In your family and friends, there is a female water sign. So another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, very emotional. This person is going to help you when it comes to recognizing what's missing in your life and just getting back out there. This person's going to give you that sense of confidence that maybe you've been lacking when it comes to going out and enjoying yourself. They're going to give you that reminder that, hey, what are you working for? You know, what's the point of working so hard if you're not going to go and spend that money on having fun and enjoying yourself and not just spending it on material items that you throw out by next season, right? So this Queen of Cups is going to remind you about the emotional impact that enjoying yourself and having fun will have on you and on your life, right? Because it's more than just having fun. Like, life is about enjoyment. Life is about taking in all that amazing energy of happiness, of joy. But if you're only focused on the judgment of what that happiness and joy is going to bring you because of the way that you're getting it, it's just going to completely counteract the entire process. So it's really important to just say, life is meant to be enjoyed. Life is meant to have fun. And this is fun for me. I want to have a bottle of wine with my girls and just, let loose. That's your prerogative. And nobody, especially this young water sign, can tell you different. So listen to this Queen of Cups. Follow their lead. It may feel a little bit counterintuitive, but they actually have really great advice when it comes to just letting loose. Hope and fear this month, Taurus, is the ebb and flow. So there's a little bit of fear of deception. So I think also when it comes to just enjoying yourself and letting loose, especially when it comes to using, drugs or alcohol, it's that escape from reality and you lose that sense of control. And as anybody knows, when it comes to the Taurus energy, control is a very, very deep-rooted, deep-seated issue because you guys are complete opposite of the Scorpio energy, right? And Scorpio is all about that domineering, authoritative, possessive power and control. So when you're on the opposite side of it, that's something that you need to embody. That's something that you need to learn because a lot of Tauruses will give up their control in order to kind of save face and keep the peace. And it's mainly because of a self-esteem issue. So there is a fear there that the escapism that alcohol, drugs, and partying will do is going to create a different reality for you, that escape from reality, and you're going to lose control where deep rooted, you need that control, right? You need that in a subconscious way. So you hope for it, but you fear it as well. You hope for it to escape reality, but you fear it as well, of course. So Taurus, for your month of May, the outcome is that you're going to keep thinking about the judgment, okay? You're going to keep really worrying about how you're being perceived by others, which is just a recipe for disaster because you're always going to get criticized no matter what you do. So you might as well do what you love. And people can, it's better to ask for forgiveness and ask for permission. That judgment is going to make you really just, okay, maybe I should just focus on work. Maybe I shouldn't be enjoying myself. Maybe I should just be focusing on, my plans and what I'm doing and not escaping so much when it comes to reality. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring up a lot of issues from the past, especially when it comes to relationships. So probably in this lifetime or in a past lifetime, there was a little bit of a disconnect when it came to relationships and your enjoyment and your fun and your sense of adventure. So it's going to bring up a lot of that old stuff to finally clear. When it gets brought up through a memory or even through seeing like a quote on Facebook or Instagram or some sort of synchronicity, when that gets brought up, don't be like, huh, or slough it off. Actually look at it. And be like, okay, my ex-boyfriend or my ex-husband, he was a raging alcoholic, so I never wanted to touch alcohol because it ruined his life and our family. You can release that and say, no, that was his experience. That was that experience. It doesn't have to be my experience going forward. I can responsibly enjoy myself and have fun without getting sucked completely in, right? Because there are levels. So I'm not advocating, drugs and alcohol. What I'm advocating is just to let loose in whatever way that means for you. Maybe that is just having a massage. Maybe that is being completely sober, but not talking about family, not talking about work, and just only, talking about your joys and your passion. Whatever you need to do to let loose and to let go this month, that is your birthday gift to yourself. And I urge you guys to do it. As always, if you want a personalized reading, my details are below. I use astrology and numerology in all my readings. Love you guys so much. Have an amazing birthday season, Taurus, and I will see you next month. Bye, guys.